This is the commercial version. They are about, I want to say around over $150. It's worth it if you use a lot of it. But I'm going to show you how to make one of your own. It took me about an hour to make this. And I must say it works. It's not as good as the gun vise. It's not as solid, but it does work. And if you're just starting out, you might want to consider making one. This one here is homemade. For all the parts, basically it's some screws, one of these. This right here, I'm going to get some dimensions. This is just, and it's about 5 inches long, and this taper here doesn't really matter. It could be anything, but the neck has to fit in here and the peg head has to come out, so you can't make it the full length. So what we start off with is one of these, and here is a woodworking clamp, and the way these work, I'm going to show you how to open and close these because some people might not know. Here's my rack for clamping these clamps and holding them. All right, so here we have this type of clamp, and if you're going to clamp something that is narrower than this, you'll take it in your hand and you'll go like that until it's narrow. Tighten it, but you can taper it. And let's say you're going for this, and if you want to go deeper in up to the screw point, you can loosen them both equally. Push it in all the way, go back down and tighten it, and then you got this. So that's the way these work. So what you're going to do is take 2 blocks that are approximately the size of the jaws, and this is like 1.5 or 2 inches, and just make some maple blocks and glue them onto the bottom of this. Go about halfway. So we're going to drill a hole that's 3/4 inch for this large bolt here. So I'm going to drill a hole right there, straight through the block after it's glued on, and that will hold this clamp on. And it goes through the table, and you can see it still swivels. You can tighten it up as much as you want. It's good to have it down on a flat surface. Drill 2, or to make these 2 blocks, and these are the swivel. This right here is silicone rubber, and they swivel around on the center of right. There's a nut on the bottom that I Loctited so that it doesn't come off. You could use a lock nut. There's a washer down here so that it swivels okay. It's possible to do this kind of an arrangement here and accomplish the same thing, but it's complicated. You have 3 clamps. It's there. It's holding it. This one here is a commercial version. You can get these from stuartmcdonald.com, and they're really nice. They have swiveling jaws holders, and they put this really very durable urethane. Let's put it down so you can see it. And put it in like that and it holds. And that's because it is tapered. It's really solid.